So Dakota Electric, as an electric utility, is a cooperative business benefiting our members who work for the benefit of our electric customers. And a data center as a type of business is a very strong electrical customer for us, both in terms of the large size of their load, but also their consistent load. They would have what we would call a high load factor. And that means that they have a consistent load factor, not a lot of peak demand. And in terms of the efficient use of the electrical system, that's the kind of customers that we'd like to attract. So a data center can also be a great service for the area too. Businesses who are other technology companies, those firms who may manage their own data centers, have small data centers in their basement or in a closet perhaps, can use a facility like Databank to outsource those services to a company that really knows what they're doing.
Well, from our perspective in the city of Eagan, cities are either moving ahead on broadband and technology or they're falling behind. Beginning in about 2004, we began mapping a broadband future for Eagan, and that resulted in developing two major strategies for our future. One was extending a wholesale business fiber network about 17 miles throughout the core business districts of Eagan. That's called Access Eagan. And the second one was attracting a major but particular type of data center, which we were successful in doing with Databank. The type of data center that Eagan was trying to attract included a co-location and carrier hotel type of data center. And that's really critical for the region. This isn't just an asset for Eagan, it's an asset for the region. Because if the region's only major carrier hotel right now were to go down, we would be impacted as a state. And it's very, very important for Eagan companies to make sure that there is no single point of failure in the system, that there is redundancy, alternate pathways out of the Twin Cities. That is why we coupled the strategy of both extending fiber and attracting a data center that also wanted to be a carrier hotel site where major carriers would locate.
Databank is a leading provider of data center services. We provide everything from co-location to managed services and cloud solutions. Databank was founded in 2004 in Dallas, Texas, and since then we've been expanding. We now are treated as a super regional with 6 facilities in 3 markets. When we acquired capital in 2011 to expand, a number of factors came into play. We wanted to expand geographically as we were filling up the data center that we had in Dallas, as well as provide more services. When looking to expand geographically, we had hired a consultant to help us narrow down and prioritize various markets throughout the U.S. We looked in the center of the country primarily, and Minneapolis consistently came up on the top of that list. Part of the reason was for the demand and supply imbalance that we saw. There's a lot of demand for outsourced data center services in Minneapolis, given the amount of Fortune 500, privately held companies, as well as just other growing small businesses and high-tech businesses in this market. While we were looking at this project, Access Eagan had also conducted a study to acquire a data center to see about bringing a data center to Eagan. Launching a new data center can take many years and a lot of capital. I'm pleased to report that we're in the final phases of our construction. This is a project that has been in the works for over 2 years. We've worked with numerous partners analyzing many different alternatives, designs, sites, and we're pleased to report that we'll be opening in Q2 of 2015.
To accomplish a project like Databank requires significant partnership with others in economic development. That would include people like Greater MSP. It would involve people at DEED, at the state, the city of Eagan, Great River Energy. All of us played a part in helping sell Databank on this location in this facility in Eagan. And in terms of economic development, this project underscores the value of strong partnerships and confidential communication among the partners to make sure that that happens.